Hello, we will getting started in just a minute. Um, just kind of, we will start exactly at 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna give us some time to have people get in here. So just chill until it's time to start. When it's right before your category, I believe a schedule should be available. If you're a presenter tonight, just shoot me a request to become a speaker right before your category, and hopefully this will all go smoothly. Again, I'm just kind of letting people get in. We're going to start pretty much exactly at 8 o'clock. This is being recorded, so just kind of, yeah. Cool. Again, for those who are just joining us, we should be starting exactly at 8 o'clock. And just pardon any noise you hear in the background. I have a family member who's on the phone in the other room. Hopefully, they're not too loud. Hopefully, my beverage isn't too loud either. Also, tonight's presentation hopefully will be no longer than like an hour and 15 minutes. I understand it's Friday night and people like to go out. Also, if you, after you present, or if anybody just has to leave anytime during the thing, I completely understand. I'd love if you stayed for the whole award, but if you need to go after you present, I get that completely. Again, the actual awards will start in just 2 minutes. Uh, there will be a quick opening speech from me, and then we're going to go straight into the first award. Yes, we will start in exactly, well, I think a little less than 2 minutes at this point. By the way, I hope everybody had a good Friday. All right, 1 minute, 1 minute to curtain, everybody. Get it? Because it's a Muppet Show? Haha. Anyway, we'll start exactly 1 minute, brief opening monologue, and then we'll get straight to the first award. Again, we'll be starting in 1 minute, and again, apologize for any background noise on my part. Starting in 1 minute. And go. It's the first annual Muppet Twitter Awards! Yay! And hello, everybody, to the very first annual Muppet Twitter Awards. My name is Tori. I will be your host for tonight. thank you all for just coming to this amazing award ceremony. Thank you all for making this possible. I never knew that this was actually gonna happen. This is amazing to me. I put in way too much work for this to be this award ceremony. We have so many, and I mean so many talented people nominated tonight between the Muppet Fan Podcast, the Muppet Twitter users, the artists, the writers, everybody. We have so many talented people tonight who are nominated, and we have so many more talented people who are presenting. We've got just your regular folk on Muppet Twitter. We've got Tough Pigs writers. We've got people from Muppet Podcasts here tonight. We've got plenty of great people, and we got plenty of great awards. And we are going to have our first award. And here is our first presenter. Please welcome Baby Kermit.
Hi-ho, Muppet Twitter! Baby Kermit the Frog here to present the nominees for Best Guest on a Muppet Podcast. The nominees are Deb Spinney, Below the Frame, Joey Mazzarino, Below the Frame, Brian J. Jones, Kermitment, Brian J. Jones, The Muppet History Podcast, Paul Williams, The Muppet History Podcast. And the winner is Paul Williams and The Muppet History Podcast! Yay!
Oh, wasn't that just amazing? Thank you, Baby Kermit. That was awesome.
You're very welcome. Have fun, everybody.
That was great. Wasn't that was our special guest, by the way? Wasn't that a great way to start it out? Anyway, by the way, a little bit of a thing. Now, for that award, obviously Paul Williams isn't here, and that's perfectly fine. But if you are here and you win an award, feel free to send me a request to become a speaker, and I will make you a speaker. That is not a problem whatsoever. Now, there is a bit of there's going to be some technical stuff tonight. This might take some problem with technical difficulties, but it is what it is. If now it's time for our next set of awards. I need the next presenter to send me the request. Yeah, technical difficulties are going to be a thing. Can I just make somebody a speaker? Oh, I can invite people to speak. Kira, send an invite to our next presenter. Yes, hopefully we won't have too many of these technical difficulties. It is what it is. Okay, our next presenter is officially a speaker. So our next presenter is somebody who you might know. In fact, somebody who is nominated tonight for Best Tough Pigs article, which is an award coming up in just a little bit. So here it is of the Muppet Fan Podcast. Introduce our guest star. Everybody welcome Jarrod Faitclough.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jarrod Faitclough from toughpigs.com, also the podcast, to introduce our guest star. Wasn't nominated for any awards tonight. I won't go on about it again. I might go on about it a little bit, but I won't go on about it too much. My first award I'm giving out tonight is Best Host/Hosts of a Muppet Fan Podcast, to which, again, Joe and I weren't nominated, but that's fine, because, we have plenty of amazing nominees. Our nominees are Matt Vogel for Below the Frame, Sam Shultz and Matt Gaydos from Kermitment, Gene and Bill Beretta from the Beretta Brothers, Muppet Mulaney, Nerdy Muppet Mania, and Papa Sprout, sorry if I said that wrong, at Muppet Fans Talking, Anthony Strand and Ryan Rowe from Moving Right Along, Christy Bauer, Adam G., Michael and David Levy from Muppeturgy, Joshua Gillespie and Madison Mantis from the Muppet History Podcast, Chad J. Shonk and Nick Jackson from A Feat of Lunatic Daring, and Kerry and Justin from Muppet Profiles. All very good people. I can see why we weren't nominated, Joe, but that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Best Host/Hosts for a Muppet Fan Podcast is Muppet Mulaney, Nerdy Muppet Mania, and Papa Sprout from Muppet Fans Talking. I'll also do a Kermit yay. Yay!
And if any of the people from Muppet Fans Talking would like to accept their award, please just send me a request. Oh, hold on. I see. Give me a second. Okay. You should have the. Okay, go.
I did not think we were going to win this one. I've been, for those who don't listen to the podcast, I've been on a hiatus for a while since I started my new job. But if you told me a year ago that I would have a Muppet podcast, I wouldn't believe you. And if you would have told me a year ago that I'd be in this space with so many other amazing Muppet fans accepting an award for Best Muppet Podcast Host, I would ask you what a space is, because those weren't out yet. But thank you all so much, and listen to the podcast if you haven't already. Muppet Fans Talking. Woo!
And Jarrod, take it away.
Thank you very much. And I now am presenting Best Muppet Themed Podcast. Again, to introduce our guest star, not nominated. I guess I emailed all those people for nothing. Our nominees are Below the Frame, Kermitment, The Beretta Brothers, Muppet Fans Talking, Moving Right Along, Muppeturgy, The Muppet History Podcast, A Feat of Lunatic Daring, and Muppet Profiles. And the winner is, hold for dramatic effect, Muppet Fans Talking.
Yeah. I almost said stay on the line, but just request me again. Oh boy. Hold on. I think yep. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, go. When you connect, you can go.
For obvious reasons, I didn't think that we were gonna win this one as well. But it's not only an honor to be here and winning this award again, but thank you to everybody who's listened and has joined me, Maria and Sprout, on this wild ride. I wish they were here and could accept this with me. It's an honor to be nominated. It's an honor to be here amongst so many other great Muppet podcasts and Muppet fans. Thank you all so much. Bye.
Well, thank you to Jarrod for that. And congratulations to Muppet Fans Talking for winning 2 of our podcast awards. Our next presenter is somebody who rose to their to a place in the Muppet fan community this year. They are somebody who is just absolutely pivotal in the Muppet fan community at this point, who just creates some of the most wonderful Muppet creations you've ever seen. If I can get so they can hold on. Spaces are weird sometimes. If they could request to be a speaker, person who I'm about to introduce. Technical difficulties, folks. I just invited you to speak. Please do that. Okay, here we go. And our next presenter is, please welcome Emily Engel. I hope I said that name right.
You so did. Hey everybody, it's your favorite illegal black market Muppet replicator. I'm so happy to be here tonight. And it is certainly an honor to be presenting the award for Best Tough Pigs article. Apropos of myself, without the Joe Hennes discovering my work via Reddit and asking me to write an article about my plush replicas, I highly doubt I would be here with any of you. Granted, I was skeptical at first. I recall him asking me to write the article, and I said, "What's the catch?" But so far, I haven't had to hand over my credit card number, so it's all good. So, to Tough Pigs, I offer my utmost gratitude. And now, for the nominees. Jenny, Mary, Nadia, and Lady Holiday by Maria Nance. Let's Address Matt Vogel's Kermit by Jarrod Faitclough. The Oral History of Mo Frackle by Anthony Strand. The Great Muppet Mural by Mr. Joe Hennes. The Muppet Show 40 Years Later by Tough Pigs staff. And finally, Roundtable, Tough Pigs' writers compliment each other by the Tough Pigs staff. Are you all ready for the winner of the Best Tough Pigs article. Dun, 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 dun. The winner is Let's Address Matt Vogel's Kermit by Jarrod Faitclough. Woohoo!
Jarrod, send me a request. I'm just gonna keep clapping. If you sent you an invite to speak, if you'd like to.
Jarrod, you won,
say
damn it. Come get your damn award. That is the whiskey
Oh,
talking.
this is a fun night.
Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't expect that at all. Would you believe I actually wrote a acceptance speech in case I won? And I'm genuinely nervous. Anyway, so the people of, I don't know what you guys call yourselves, Muppets Twit. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you want to jump on and tell me how you pronounce it, that'd be...
It's just Muppets Twitter. It's just the twit is just like an abbreviation.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well,
Twitter.
to the people of Muppets Twitter, you guys, you're the new generation of us, like the old guard, like Joe, myself, Ryan. We see you. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. I was genuinely nervous to publish that article because I knew what the response was going to be, and I was absolutely correct. I had so much hatred spat at me. It was almost impressive, the lengths some people went to let me know they would staunchly disagree with my opinion. But I will say I got a lovely email from Vogel and from someone at the Muppet Studio, and that paired with this award is real validation. So thank you. I appreciate it. I will be riding this high now for probably a good 6 to 12 months until the next awards. And I now have to get started on my next amazing award-winning journalism. So thank you very much.
You are very welcome, Jarrod. Our next our next presenter is me. Yes, I am presenting a few awards tonight as well. Partly because, I want to, honestly. So my first award that I'm presenting is Best Fan Account Under 1,000 Followers. This is for the smaller Muppet fan accounts. Ooh, excuse me. And the nominees are A Bad Jim Henson Restaurant, Straw Birdie, Muppet News, Princess Muppets, FOFA, and The Muppy Goes To. Yes, these awards are also called the Muppies. Emily came up with that. Anyway, and the award goes to A Bad Jim Henson Restaurant. I don't believe A Bad Jim Henson Restaurant is here, but I'm sure they're going to be...
I will say, I'll just very quickly let me interrupt.
Go ahead.
I will accept the award on the behalf of this person who I'm not sure wants to reveal themselves. I know who they are, but I'm sure they're very, very thankful for this award, and I'm sure they're going to send me a message in a moment saying thanks for that. So I'm sure they're very excited. I know they put a lot of effort into what they do, and it definitely shows.
Well, thank you for that, Jarrod. And thank you to Bad Jim Henson Restaurant for making me laugh oh so much. Our next presenter is Would You Look at That from a Muppet Fan Podcast. Isn't that just remarkable? If they could send me, I'll just send them an invite to speak. I sent the invite. Hopefully they'll ask to be a speaker in a moment. Yeah, this is a fun award show. Just waiting for them to ask to become a speaker or to become a speaker. Sorry, this takes some spaces can be hard to figure out sometimes. Pardon this. If the next person who I'm just gonna say their name, if Justin from Muppet Profiles could become a speaker, that'd be great, please. If I see Justin's here, again, technical difficulties. They're gonna be what they're gonna be. So sorry about this. Justin, Mr. Justin, Mr. What am I saying? Okay, we're gonna just, for now, we're gonna come back to that category. We don't know what's going on with Justin. So next, I would like, and now I can't find who I was gonna. Okay, here we go. I just sent out invites to the next two presenters if they could join. I see one of them joined, and hopefully that'll give time for the other to join. But anyway, our next presenter, and we'll come back to Justin later. And if he's, I think he left anyway. No, he's still. Yeah, I think Justin left. Who knows what's going on with him? I just hope that he is okay. Hold on. I think I have. What happened there? Oh yeah, no. Okay, never mind. We have Justin here. Justin's here.
Apparently,
okay.
my Twitter I needed to give Twitter permission.
Okay, I'm so. No, I get it, man. I get it.
No, thank you so much for inviting us. I'm so happy to do this. And I just want to give a quick shout out to a few enterprises out there that have been really getting Muppets out there. Want to thank Disney, even though they own everything in the world. But if it wasn't for Disney and Disney Plus, we would have not. I don't think the Muppets would have gotten as big as they have since the pandemic all started. So
I have to say, you're true. Disney Plus is nominated for an award technically later.
And and of course the Muppet performers who have stuck with this for as long as they have ever since the early days. So yeah, thank you. And all you, all you great podcasters and article writers and everything like that. This is exciting. So, all right. So for me, I get to announce the winner for the most beloved Muppet performer. And here are the nominations: Dave Goelz, Frank Oz, Matt Vogel, Jerry Nelson, Richard Hunt. And the winner is Frank Oz. Yay!
Of course, Frank is not here. That's not surprising at all. I specifically didn't tag him in anything because I was too scared. But thank you, Justin. That was, again, your technical difficulties perfectly fine. That's gonna happen. Anyway, our next two presenters are actually, two presenters. We have two people who are co-awarding stuff. I hope that doesn't break the internet. But our next two presenters are, guess what? From a Muppet fan podcast. That's just crazy. Please welcome of Muppeturgy, Adam G. and David Levy.
Hey everyone! Thanks, Tori, for inviting us to be a part of today's event.
I'm Adam Grossworth.
And I'm David Levy.
And we are two of the four hosts, there's normally four of us, of Muppeturgy, which you may know from our two previous losses this evening.
And, I was a little nervous about being a presenter and a nominee at the same time, so it's kind of a relief to instead be a presenter and a loser.
Two-time loser.
Fair. Anyway, now that the pressure is off of us, we can turn the pressure onto the nominees for the next two categories. First, we have Best Muppet Announcement, which I assume means the announcement that we were all most excited for and not the one that was announced with the most je ne sais quoi.
I don't know. There weren't strict instructions on the ballot, so people could vote however they understood the category.
Also fair. The nominees are
Muppet's Haunted Mansion,
The Muppet Show on Disney+,
Gonzarella,
the first Fraggle Rock reboot trailer,
and the Tough Pigs merger with Muppet Mindset. And the winner is... This is really hard when we can't see each other. The Muppet
Show on Disney+. Congratulations to our corporate overlords.
That was incredible the way you two read that together. Continue.
It's like we've been doing this for a year. We wouldn't be here without that announcement. So personally, I am glad that they won, and I am going to Disney World next week if anybody wants to slip me some VIP passes. All hail Disney.
So on to our next category, which is Best Song.
And what a wild category it is. The nominees are Life Hereafter from Muppet's Haunted Mansion,
Tie the Knot Tango from Muppet's Haunted Mansion,
Rest in Peace from Muppet's Haunted Mansion,
Dancing in the Moonlight from the 1973 King Harvest album of the same name, but also from Muppet's Haunted Mansion. Listen, you hire the host of Muppeturgy, you're going to get some Muppeturgy.
Mr. Blue Sky from the 1977 Electric Light Orchestra album Out of the Blue, but in this case, from the Muppets' appearance on the YouTube Earth Day special Dear Earth.
And the theme from Kermitment.
And the winner is, you just do it, I'm not doing that again.
Dancing in the Moonlight from Muppet's Haunted Mansion. And y'all know this isn't rigged because I very vocally was advocating for the theme for Commitment. Podcasters got to stick together.
Yes, they do. By the way, I'd like to say that Dancing in the Moonlight won by, like, I believe 3 votes or something like that. It was very close.
Well, congratulations to King Harvest.
Yes, congratulations to King Harvest. Well, I thank you, cast of Muppeturgy, as I'm just going to say.
Happy to be here.
Thanks for coming. Our next presenter is me. Yeah, it's me again. I have a couple of these. And this award is for the most down bad on Muppet Twitter. Now, what does this mean? I don't know, but there was a poll a couple months ago run by Henson Struggles that was like the most down bad on Muppet Twitter. So we decided to run it again. And the nominees are Kendall Roy, Princess Muppet, Everyone, Muppet Mulaney, Danny Exist 6, Amanda Forever, with 2 R's. And the winner is me, and you, and also you, because we all won. Yes, everybody won this award. Every single person. We're all just terrible and down bad. Our next presenter is... What? No, that can't be right. Wait, not from a Muppet Fan Podcast? That is incredible. Not bad. Not wow. Wow. They're not from a Muppet Fan Podcast. Holy smokes. That's ridiculous. No. I'm trying to see if they're still here because they texted. I said DM. Oh, good. Okay, so they are a speaker. Cool. Anyway, here is one of the managers of the Kendall Roy campaign, Muppet Beatles.
Bad technical difficulty. Classic. But
you're good.
But I'm here. Absolutely. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me speak and letting me, be here. Announce this great award. Very excited. Thank you to everyone who's here and listening, and you, obviously, our host. Thank you for hosting. And I am here to announce most hyped upcoming production. Our nominees are Fraggle Rock, Back to the Rock, Tough Pigs, The Making of the Great Muppet Mural, the Muppet Twitter Kendall Roy Renaissance, and we have upcoming projects. The winner is Fraggle Rock, Back to the Rock. Congrats to our Fraggle Rock lovers. You deserve this award. Very excited for this production. Cannot wait. Actually not surprised it won. So congrats.
Yes, we are happy for the Fraggle Rock fans because that's pretty much everybody, I think. Who doesn't like those lovable little Fraggles? Our next presenter was a late addition to the presenting roster, but hey, welcome. I say position. I meant to say addition. I cannot speak tonight. A nominee tonight, and just seems like they're a pretty cool person, and not from a Muppet Fan Podcast, which again is just great that we have other people. The Muppet Fan Podcast community is just full of just amazing people who we have presenting. Please welcome Princess Muppet. If they... Oh, I thought they were a speaker, but they're not. Hold on, let's invite them to speak. Again, technical difficulties. Oh, they're really cool. No, they're not. Technical difficulties are kind of terrible. Princess Muppet, if you could come join the... Oh, here we go. All right, go.
Hello, testing 1, 2. Sorry about that, technical difficulties. But I am so excited to be here presenting Muppet Fan Site of the Year. The nominees are Tough Pigs, Muppet Stuff, and Muppet Wiki. And the winner is, drumroll please, Tough Pigs!
Yay! If somebody from Tough Pigs, anybody from Tough Pigs would like to accept this award, just send me a request. Or if Tough Pig House, I'll ask, or Tough Pigs themselves, because Tough Pigs is a person and they're here. There we go.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Gosh, I can't believe we won something. I'm honored and in such great company with Muppet Stuff and Muppet Wiki and all these other great Muppet fan presences here on the internet, which is like, I mean, right here in this room, which is, I feel like if a bomb went off, this would be it for Muppet fandom. Like everyone's just gone at the same time. But thank you so much to everyone who won. Thank you to the Muppet Twitter community. Y'all are great. We would not be able to do what we do if it weren't for you folks. I have no interest in writing about Muppets if nobody is reading it. So thank you for voting and for reading and for listening and of course thank you to the entire Tough Pigs team. I know Jarrod is here as well as our other partner Ryan, and then everyone who writes for Tough Pigs. Anthony, Julia, Mathew, Matt, Evan, Louie, Shane, Stacy, Smig, and our founder, Danny Horn, Muppet Mindset founder, Ryan Dozier, and just, I don't know, everyone. If I didn't say your name, just pretend I said your name. So thank you so much.
And thank you. Our next presenter is me. I don't have many more jokes about me presenting because it's going to happen again. But this category is one of my favorites. Last year, more than ever, there were just a bunch of weird, I'm using quotes here, controversies in the Muppet community. And like I say Muppet community, only one of these nominees happened between us, Muppet fans. Most of them were like real world stuff. But nominees for the dumbest Muppet controversy of 2021 are Gonzo-rella, Sesame Street introducing African American Muppets, Sesame Street introducing an Asian American Muppet, Big Bird getting vaccinated, Frank Oz not liking Disney, content warnings before the Muppet Show, and people still disrespecting Matt Vogel. And the winner is a tie. Yes, this is the one I tweeted about yesterday. This is a tie between two winners. The two winners of this category are people still disrespecting Matt Vogel and Big Bird getting vaccinated. Yes, these both had the equal amount of votes. That's fun to me. It's ties are... I did not expect any ties, so that was interesting. Our next presenter isn't here. Oh no. Oh wait, no, they are. There's like 30 people listening. That's really cool. I just sent our next presenter an invitation. Oh, they're a speaker. Okay, good. Our next presenter is a nominee tonight, a double nominee actually, a smaller Muppet fan account, but somebody who has a very interesting presence. Please welcome the Frank Oz fan club, FOFA.
Hi. So hi to everyone. Hello to Broadway. Hi. That's our former president. So I'm here to present the winner for most Muppety non-Muppet. The nominees are the cast of Animaniacs, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, Muppet Fans, the cast of DuckTales, and wait, hold on, Kendall
Kendall
Roy.
Roy.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. And the winner is Muppet Fans. We did it.
We all won. Again, we're all just winners tonight. That's just amazing. Thank you, FOFA. Our next presenter is from a Muppet Fan podcast. But the Muppet Fan podcast that has the most nominations out of any Muppet Fan podcast tonight, which also means the most losses out of Muppet Fan podcasts tonight. Yeah, that tracks. I just sent you an invitation to speak. If you would like to. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I knew this was gonna happen. You knew this was gonna happen. It's Muppets. It's not like it be Muppets without a couple technical difficulties. That's just good, they're a speaker. Now, please welcome from Kermitment, Mathew Gaydos.
Hello, 4-time loser, probably 5-time loser by the time the night is over. Yes, I'm Mathew Gaydos from Kermitment, and I am here. My co-host, Sam Shultz, also here. He'll be presenting an award later, but I am here to present the award for Best Muppet Production of 2021. So the nominees are Muppets Haunted Mansion, Street Gang, How We Got to Sesame Street Season 52, and Muppet Babies Season 3. And the winner is Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Yay! Nobody who worked on that special's here, but it won, and that's great. Mm-hmm. Our next presenter is somebody who has just been spamming the emojis all night, which is quite funny, and is also somebody who's won just so many awards too, actually. Oh, by the way, thank you to Mathew Gaydos. I forgot to say that. Who won 2 awards for their podcast, and from Muppet Fans Talking, please welcome Muppet Mulaney.
Hi, everybody. Hello again. What is a moment? A moment is something that happens. So, in Muppet fandom, we had many moments, especially on Muppet Twitter. So the nominees for Best Muppet Twitter Moment are Kendall Roy, Gonzarella, Kirk Thatcher killing Bean Bunny, people rediscovering the Muppet Show, and Tough Pigs turns 20. And the Muppet goes to people rediscovering the Muppet Show. Congratulations to Disney Plus. May the mouse eat us all. Thank you.
Yes. If anybody's the winner tonight, it's our corporate overlords. Our next, I'm the presenter again. And honestly, this is my favorite category out of all of the categories. Everybody who's nominated or wins tonight is just so talented, but I think one of the most talent-packed categories this year is Best Muppet Fan Art. If you have not seen these pieces, they're just each of our 4 nominees, and yes, 4 nominees, are just absolutely beautiful. Like, legitimately, I can't believe the Muppet fan community has put out art this great. And the nominees are The Great Muppet Mural, Emily Engel, Christopher Smiglino, I think I butchered that, but sorry, and I'm going to butcher this, Birchney. I might have butchered that. And the Muppy goes to Emily Engel. I'm sending them a request because I know they're going to want to give us. Yeah, you can clap.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the mic on. Why not?
Wait, did I win?
Yeah, you won.
Okay.
Yeah, you won, Emily.
Okay, this is hysterical because you sent me the request and it totally blocked out when you said who won. But wow, you guys, what? How did I lose to the Muppet mural? That is like, see, this is how drunk I am off of 1/2 of a shot of whiskey. Anyway, how did I win against the Muppet mural? Let me just say, first of all, that mural is absolutely spectacular in every single way, and I really kind of wanted them to win because there's so many artists and it's so beautiful. Guys, okay, I promised my boyfriend who's listening right now that I wouldn't cry, and I'm trying hard not to do that.
Oh, come on. Muppet stuff makes everybody cry. You have my permission.
Okay, thank you all so much. Okay, don't cry, Emily. This is silly. It's really an honor. I'm really embraced by this wonderful community. I love what I do, and I'm sure finally that it's come across, except to everyone but Sesame Workshop. Go fuck yourself. Moving on from that though, I will keep doing what I'm doing. I will honor the legacy of Jim Henson. I will keep coming out with new replicas for everybody. Thank you so much. This is such a big deal. Also, thank you to my first gentleman of Muppet Replicas, my boyfriend Tyler, who's there for everything. And all you guys, and Joe Hennes, big thank you. I need to do more drinking. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Should have said this before. Let's keep the cursing to a minimum, but
Did I curse that much? I don't even realize that. I'm not listening to myself. I'm not here.
No, you said one word. That's all. I meant.
Oh, right. Muppet Workshop, but they deserve it.
Anyway, our next. This is fun. We're having fun here. Man, this week has been kind of interesting with stuff going on. So, shoot, I don't think our next presenter is here. Oh wait, yeah, no, he already requested. Oops. There's a lot of people in the meet, including multiple Mathews. But anyway, congrats again to Emily, who I think the Muppet mural, if anybody won in that category, we all win just because there's so many. It's just so many great people. Our next person is just, I believe, writes for Tough Figs. If they don't, that oopsie. But I just know they're a member of the Muppet fan community. So here they are, Mathew Soberman.
Hi, everybody. Once upon a time, after we watched a new Muppet show or movie, the only thing we could do while we waited for the next one was, well, wait for the next one. But with the advent of social media, we hear constantly from some of our favorite characters, unless it's about Rocco. Muppet Twitter accounts keep us engaged, provide new levels of interactivity, and keep Ryan Dozier off the streets. All in all, in the words of a certain monster, that's good enough for me. The nominees for Best Officially Run Muppet Twitter account are Elmo at Elmo, Gonzo at Gonzo the Great, Uncle Deadly at Uncle by Deadly, Miss Piggy at Miss Piggy, Pepe at Spicy Prawn, and Count Von Count at Count Von Count. And the Muppy goes to Elmo at Elmo.
And the Muppy does not go to Rocco. Yes, Elmo could sadly not be here. Yes, the lawyers said no. Anyway, the next, it's up to me again. Got a couple more me's coming up. Our next award is one that I changed the name to after several complaints. But the award is currently called Most Affection Towards a Muppet Performer or Muppet. And the nominees are Muppet Mulaney towards Jerry Nelson, Matthew Gaydos towards Carol Spinney, Princess Muppet towards Jim Henson, FOFA towards Frank Oz, and Sam Shultz towards Ralph the Dog's Nose. And the Muppy goes to once again, Muppet Mulaney, specifically Muppet Mulaney towards Jerry Nelson. I'm sure they are tired of giving speeches, but if you would like to give another one, request to. You want to give another? Okay, you do. Hold on, let me manage the request. Yes, all right. Give a speech. Give a speech for how much you love Jerry.
I would like to share this award to the rest of Jerry Nelson Nation, which I don't know who the rest of Jerry Nelson is, but I assume it's Matt Vogel and John Tartaglia. So this goes out to Jerry Nelson Nation and 12-year-old Mary, who listened to Robin the Frog's voice once and said, he's my favorite performer, and stuck with it. And I'm stuck with it for 10 years. So this is for her. This is for all the Muppet performer lovers and enjoyers out there. We did this Muppets to it.
Yes, go Jerry Nelson Nation. Oh, excuse me. I've had a. Oof, I burped there. That's my mistake. Our next presenter is, again, say it with me, y'all, from a Muppet podcast. Uh-huh. And they are somebody who 2 seconds ago just lost an award, and I feel bad. That was bad timing on my part. But here they are, of Kermitment, Sam Shultz.
Hello, I think that's really bad energy to start the year off with, me losing that. I think it's going to happen. I'm going to bite his nose eventually. But anyway, I've been given the profound honor tonight of announcing the Muppet of the Year. And I'll just get straight to the nominees. They are The Great Gonzo, Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, and Pepe the King Prawn. And the winner is The Great Gonzo. He's so hot right now, and it's just too bad that he isn't here to say something right now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Gonzo is here. Gonzo, would you like to say something? You won the Muppy. No, he's shy. What do you got there? Oh my God, he's got a gun.
Well, join us next season on Kermitment, where Mathew Gaydos talks to himself for an hour. I don't know what just happened. I hope he's okay. Our next award is one we all know the winner to. It is our Award of Honor, the Benny Vandergast Memorial Award. Now, those of you in this meet, Google Meet, no, this is a Twitter space, oops. Those of you in the space might be asking to yourself, who the heck is Benny Vandergast? Well, on an episode of The Muppet Show, not quite sure which episode, but an episode, Kermit says that the Muppet Theater's actual name is the Benny Vandergast Memorial Theater. I don't know if Benny Vandergast is like, I don't know, a Muppet builder or something, or a writer. Who knows? But he's a person, and I just thought it'd be funny to name this award after it. And as we all know, this award went to Tough Pigs. Now, before they give a speech, I would like to say a few things about Tough Pigs. As I tweeted earlier today, Tough Pigs is the pillar of the Muppet fan community. I don't think there is a modern day Muppet fan community without Tough Pigs, at least in the way the Muppet fan community looks. They have thousands of articles that just bring in so much heart and humor and commentary into the Muppets. They are just absolutely... Yeah, anybody from Tough Pigs can accept this, by the way. I'm just going to add y'all to speakers, but I'm going to talk for another minute. They've showed us so many countless great reviews and retrospectacles and interviews and art pieces. So much great stuff. It's crazy how much wonderfulness the Muppet fan community has gotten from Tough Pigs. And so I would just like to thank them personally, because I don't know where I would be when I was a kid. I got picked on for liking the Muppets. I know that sounds crazy, but I legit got picked on for liking the Muppets. And when I discovered Tough Pigs, I was like, holy cow, there's other people like me who equally like the Muppets. And the fact that gave me hope, and that kept me a Muppet fan for so long. Heck, Tough Pigs is how I figured out, Steve Whitmire and Carol Spinney were going to be at a comic convention an hour from my house. Tough Pigs is where I saw all this great Muppet fan art. It is absolutely crazy. Tough Pigs is how I found every Muppet fan podcast I listened to. Tough Pigs is the Muppet fandom to me and to a lot of other people. So, it's presenting the Benny Vandergast Memorial Award to Tough Pigs.
Wow, that was very kind of you. Thank you so much for all those kind words and for this incredible award.
I'm getting all emotional.
Yeah, right.
I'm verklempt.
I've said this. I've said this many times, but we forget that what the work that we do, we do them in dark closed rooms alone, and it can be very sad. But really, it's more that we don't know if anyone's reading the things that we write. We don't know if people are responding to the stuff on social media or listening to our podcasts, and to hear something like this and to get that kind of validation that the last 20 years of Tough Pigs has not been for nothing. That makes me feel pretty good.
It's you were saying before, that was the site you read.
Hello?
And realized you weren't alone. And
I think I lost the signal. Hold on.
Well, I can hear you.
This is
Soberman.
how Tough Pigs really works.
This is how Tough Pigs runs. We had a
Tough
meeting early last year where we were all on a Zoom together, and it was just chaos. But no, you were saying before that this is the thing that you read when you were realized you weren't alone, and I'm the same. I remember when I was 12 when Tough Pigs started, and long before my Muppet fandom became what it was, and now that I get to be a part of a figurehead, I guess, of this website, it's something that I wish I could go back and tell 14-year-old Jarrod, one day you're going to be running it. I'd like to also go back in time and tell Joe Hennes that when I sent him an email in 2009 pitching an article, and he said, nah, thanks, that one day I'd finally get it on there. So
you're never going to let me live that one down, are you, Jarrod?
I'm never going to let you live that one down, my friend.
Fair enough.
So thank you to all you guys. We do it for you, and we love when you guys interact, and keep going because even all the silly stuff that we post, Fluff Fridays is my legacy on that website. And I really enjoy how much you guys enjoy stupid pictures of Kermit the Frog pointing.
And I just want to say one more thing. If we have inspired you in the slightest, any of you folks who have started these terrific Twitter accounts or podcasts or whatever, I feel very proud to be a part of your community as well. And if any of you ever want to collaborate, if you want us on your podcasts, if you just want to message us and geek out, I'm ashamed that we don't know some of you better. And we love this community so very, very much, and really just it's a testament to how great the Muppets are and how great this fandom is that you are all here listening to us accept a ridiculous award. So thank you again, everybody.
And if I can just say that I think Joe and I we're going to retire the site now, correct?
Oh yeah, that's it. We're done now.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right, we're done. Bye.
Wait. What do I do with all of my article pitches?
We're going to start a new website called Weak Frogs, and you can go on that one.
Okay. Just very briefly, I did not prepare a speech because I didn't think I'd be invited to speak, but I do want to thank Joe, Ryan, and Jarrod for being the stewards of this fabulous website. It's given me a place to grow as a writer, to grow as a person, and to make some of the most incredible friendships I've had in my entire life. So thank you all. Thank you for this award. And thank you for reading.
Well, you guys can't shutter the website now because our next presenter presenting 2 of our 3 big awards. Yes, we've gotten down to the 3 big awards. Presenting 2 of them, Joe Hennes from toughpigs.com.
Oh my gosh, I'm still here. Hello, everybody.
I don't know who that is.
Jarrod, get off the speaker. You're done. I just want to say before I announce this category, how disappointed I am that this is audio only, because I put on my tuxedo. I got a bright green tuxedo with a Kermit tie, and you guys can't see it. I know it's tragic. But I'm ready here for you guys to hear my voice and not my face read the nominees for Best Muppet Gimmick Account. And the nominees are Muppet GIF of the Day. Yes, it's pronounced GIF and not GIF. The Muppets No Context. 1 Muppetational Shot. 8 Muppety Notes. Muppet Quotes. No Context Jim Henson. And Daily Muppet of the Day. And the winner is 1 Muppetational Shot. You did it.
I know they are on the call, but I don't know if they would like to speak or not. I'm going to invite them to speak, and if you don't want to, you do not. Oh, you requested. Oh, perfect. And, all right, there you go. Give your speech.
Oh my God, you like me! You really, really like me! I didn't expect this. I don't know who to thank. I think I should thank God for creating the Earth so that we could make this stupid Twitter account. Jim Henson for existing so this stupid Twitter account could exist. The people at the pizzeria in the town over from me for making that great chicken parm sandwich I love so much. Joe Hennes from toughbigs.com for I don't know, wearing glasses like a pro, and Jarrod for making Australia just a little bit brighter. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I have nothing to say, but thank you. How do I stop?
I'll kick you off. Now back to Joe Hennes.
Before I read this category, I just want to say how disappointed I am that this is audio and not video, because I'm wearing a bright blue Cookie Monster tuxedo with my Cookie Monster bow tie, and you guys can't see it. But nonetheless, I'm ready here to present the next category, which is Best Parody Account. And the nominees are Muppet News, Puppet Comedy Facts from Swamp TV, Big Bird for Senate, Bad Henson Biopic, and Bad Henson Restaurant. And the winner is Puppet Comedy Facts from Swamp TV. Congratulations.
They are not here to accept the award, but congrats to all the wonderful categories. I'm sorry, all the wonderful nominees in that category, and congrats to the winner. And finally, the big one, our best picture, if you will, Muppet Twitter User of the Year. The 6 nominees, this is getting a whole speech. 6 nominees are Muppet History, who brings us just the most wonderful Muppet goodness every day. What he's done with that account and that podcast has just been absolutely incredible. Our second nominee is winner of tonight's Best Fan Art Award, Emily Engel, who, again, her just wonderful Muppet creations got her nominated twice. Next is the Muppet Wiki, who has just the largest encyclopedia of any website when it comes to Muppet knowledge. Next, we have a smaller account, a beloved one, the Singularity named Mel. Just a Muppet fan living their lives enough to get nominated for this big award. Next, we have a 3-time winner tonight, and somebody who's host of a Muppet podcast, Muppet Mulaney, who has run several different Muppet fan campaigns, including the Save the Count campaign and the campaign for Ken Roy to be the head of Muppet Twitter. And, of course, Tough Pigs, posting their articles and the occasional Muppet meme for all of us to enjoy. And the winner of the Muppet Twitter User of the Year is Muppet History. Now, sadly, Muppet History could not make it tonight. I don't know how else to end this, but they could not make it tonight. I would like to thank you all for coming to this award show. Seriously, though, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you all. If anybody would like to join me for a post-show, just kind of quick hangout session, I'm going to post a separate space for that in a little bit. You don't have to go to that. That's just kind of a chilling out, enjoying the awards. But thank you all for that so much. As soon as this is done, I'm going to post the awards onto Twitter. And then tomorrow, I will be revealing the full spreadsheet with all the percentages and stuff for the winners. And have a very Muppetational evening!
Statler? Yeah, what? Is that it? Yes, it's over. How'd you like it? I don't know. I slept through the whole thing. Well, you didn't miss much.
See you next year!